no. Poor. No, I can't be poor. No, I can't be poor. I can't be poor, no.
I'm gonna try. Work till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano Shimange and this is How I Do Things, a show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things, and I can take it as entertainment or use it as advice. Use it, don't use it, take it, don't take it at all. Listen, do what you will with it. Cause me, I'm not professional. No professional at all. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Now, if you didn't know, I premiere a video every single day at 7:30 South African time, live in the mornings, where we have a live chat and live discussions with all the ladies there. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and you click on that notification bell to know when my next video is going live. Honeys, there's something in our brains, a little bug in our brains that is going to cause us to be poor forever. Poor. Dirt poor, broke until eternity comes to an end, until our own forevers cease to exist. That is the mindset of this poorness, thinking that there's never enough, thinking that money is not consistent in our lives. It flows, it will flow outwards, always outwards in our life. Even if we get some, it's going to go. This mindset affects our money life, it affects our prayer lives, it affects so much of our lives that if we do not get rid of this thing, we shall be poor. And I believe that 2021 is the year for us to make that money, honey. So we cannot allow this mindset to continue to perpetuate in our lives. Today, on this Chelete Tuesday, I'm going to tell you all about the poverty mindset and the 8 things that it makes us think of, and the 8 things it makes us do that is going to keep us poor forever. Number 1 is that the poverty mindset makes us feel like there's never enough money. There's never enough money, ever. You know, there are people who are genuinely broke, people who genuinely do not have money, people who are living in poverty, but they will never carry themselves as poor people. They will never boggle themselves down in the absolute poverty mindset and just be like, listen, life actually really sucks. I'm really poor and everything is terrible. No! Somehow they still find the blessing in their life. Somehow they still find the goodness. They still find things to be happy about. And they will not allow themselves to live outside of their homes and feel poor and walk around looking poor either. When you choose to be resourceful with whatever you have, even if it's really little, that is when you escape the poverty mindset. But the poverty mindset just says, it's not enough, I can't do anything, I might as well just do nothing at all. That's what the poverty mindset says, that there's never enough. So I might as well just not try, ever. Just leave it, it's fine, doesn't matter, I don't have enough, it'll never change. Number 2 is that the poverty mindset, it prays, but when it prays, it does not believe. Please, Lord, please, Lord, please. And then continues to worry about the thing that they are praying for. So when you have the poverty mindset, you pray. Yes, you pray. It's a good thing. You must pray. But you pray and you continue to worry once you've prayed. But the opposite of the poverty mindset is that you pray and then you believe that it's already done. You live in a mind of abundance and you're like, the Lord hears my prayer, therefore I shall stop worrying about this thing. Every single day when I leave after I pray, I'm going to be in a good mood. I'm going to believe that God has already done it. I'm going to praise the Lord for already answering and hearing my prayers. I will persist in prayer, yes, but I'll also believe that God hears my prayer. The poverty mindset is just like, yo, please, and continue to say please, but does worry. It worries that maybe God is not hearing me. Maybe God is not there. Maybe God doesn't know that I'm praying. Maybe God is not going to answer my prayer. But the opposite is just like, God hears me. Every single day when I'm on my knees and I'm praying, God hears me and my prayers have already been answered. Number 3, the poverty mindset makes you extremely negative about bills. Bills. I hate bills. They put me in such a bad mood. I hate paying for things that I have. Let's talk about bills, okay? So you have a bill for your car. You bought the car, you borrowed money from somebody else, so you're paying for it. That makes sense. The bill for the electricity, it's electricity you're using. The bill for the utilities and the taxes, those are things that you're using, so you're supposed to be paying for those things. So why are you negative when you're still driving the car? Why are you negative when you're wearing the clothes that you bought with that credit card? Why are you negative for paying for things that you have. Something good came out of you making that money, for you spending that money. Therefore, you have to pay for it at some point. Bills aren't a bad thing. You're paying for things that you are using. You are paying for things that are giving you value in one way or another. So instead of being negative about bills, saying, bills, just take away from my life. No, bills don't take away from your life. In many ways, those bills add to your life. Give me the bills, babe. Give me the bills, so I can pay for them, because it just shows there's some sort of value that I'm getting from the money that I'm paying. If you have a negative mindset on your bills, always ask yourself, what am I actually paying for? The only negative mindset you should have on your bills are the ones that are a waste of money. Do you not get any value for the thing that you're paying for? Then stop paying for that bill. Cancel the subscription, let it go. Number 4, which is one that I'm still very guilty of, and I'm trying to change it within my system, within my loins, is feeling guilty after making a purchase. I feel so guilty after paying for things. Not paying for things, but like buying things for myself. Like I just feel so guilty. But the truth is, babes, do you not like me in my new clothes sometimes? Nah? You've been seeing me slay lately on how I do things, right? You know, this is an oldish dress, but the other dresses have been good. When you see me in my new hair, y'all see my makeup, I feel guilty paying for those things, but those things give me value. The poverty mindset makes you feel guilty because when you spend on something, you immediately feel like you are wasting money. That's not how it works. When you are paying for something, you buy something, there's a reason why you bought it. It is answering a question that you had. It is filling a gap that you had in your life. It is also giving you value where there was no value before. You were missing lotion. You need lotion for your ashy elbows. Droog elbows, we are not doing that this year. No, we are not doing that anymore. Dryness is not something we are doing anymore. So you bought lotion. Why must you now cry about buying the lotion? You needed clothing. Your clothing was torn. Your panties had holes in them. Now you bought yourself new panties. Why are you crying? You receive value for the money that you spend. So there's no need to feel guilty about it. That poverty mindset will make you feel guilty for purchasing things that you actually need. The new pot that you actually needed because you burnt the other one to a crisp. And it was a nonsense quality anyway. So when you go buy a new, better quality, don't feel guilty about spending it because you're buying something that you needed. And this just links me to number 5. The poverty mindset, all right, says this is good enough. The poverty mindset looks at price instead of value. The poverty mindset will look for the cheapest option and not the best option. I'm coming for you today. Here, neck, leg, my foot. Here's how the poverty mindset works. So you need to get a job done. You go and look for the cheapest option, the person who can do the job for the cheapest. Instead of going for the professional, somebody who's more expensive, might not be the most expensive, but he's qualified, he is responsible, and he's accountable to someone. Yes, it's going to be more expensive, but when the job is done, you'll know that the good job is done. Here's the thing about going for the cheapest option over the best option, is that you're going to pay for that cheapness one way or another. You're either going to keep replacing the cheap thing over and over again, you're going to have to keep fixing the cheap thing over and over again, or you're going to have to put time and energy into this cheap thing because it doesn't work the way that you want it to. You know, it was months ago, I needed a blender for my kitchen. And I went and I bought the cheapest one because I was like, it'll do the job, it's good enough. Am I not paying for it now because I've still got to beat the same eggs that I actually wanted this mixer to do for me? I'm still there in the kitchen doing this instead of just going zh, because I went for the cheapest option, which was good enough, instead of going for the one that was better, more quality, longer lasting. And right now, I wouldn't be growing the biceps that I am because of this, because I'm still here and I'm still here. No! Look for the best option that's not just only going to get the job done, but it will do the job well. Because the poverty mindset says, it's good enough. Instead of saying, is this the best option I can get? Number 6 is that the poverty mindset is not focused on building, it's just focused on getting by. You don't have to be rich and you don't have to be broke to relate to this one. That sometimes we just want to get by. I just need enough money to get through the month. That's all I'm worried about. But the poverty mindset, that's what it makes you think about. I just need to survive. It just makes you spend on surviving. But the opposite of that, the wealth mindset, the wealth mindset says, how can I use this money to build? Right? Remember, the poverty mindset makes you feel like I don't have enough money, so I'm just going to keep this money just so I can get through the month. But the wealth mindset will invest in something in order to grow that something. Resourcefulness is a quality of the wealth mindset. Being fearful, saying it's not enough, saying it's not going to work out, that's a poverty mindset. And this just connects to number 7, that the poverty mindset is based on fear. It reasons everything on fear. It will not work out. What if something happens? What if? Fear, fear, fear. Let me not get that because. The wealth mindset saves money, invests money, puts money away. But the poverty mindset won't invest money because they need the money now, because it's just like, listen, I need to survive. While the wealth mindset puts it into an investment. The poverty mindset, it's always fearful about bills, always fearful about spending, always fearful even when they have money. And everything you do related to money is rationalized with fear. And this just leads me to number 8. The poverty mindset loves sympathy, because the poverty mindset likes to complain about the problem. You know, I don't have enough money. You know, I'm so broke. They talk about the problem. But the wealth mindset talks to the problem. It says, how are we going to fix this? Okay, this is the problem. Okay, let's accept that this is a problem. Now let's deal with it. That's a wealth mindset. The poverty mindset is just like, oh, woe is me. My shirt is torn. I don't have any clothes. All of my panties are ugly. While the wealth mindset says, okay, the panties are ugly, the panties are torn, let's get rid of the panties we have. I only have 2 panties left, so I'll wash this one and the other day and wear this one, and then I'll just keep rotating. The wealth mindset says, can I fix this clothing instead of just, moping about it? The wealth mindset is just like, even if I have one good clean shirt, I'll make it stretch. While the poverty mindset says, I only have one good clean shirt. Oh no. The wealth mindset says, you know what, I only have 50 rand between me and poverty for the week. Let's see how we can stretch it. The poverty mindset says, oh, I only have 50 rand between me and poverty. Oh, it's terrible. Life is bad. Guys, here's the thing. Life is not always going to go the way that you want it to. It's not always going to be great, but it's okay. You're not the only one. You're not the first one. You're not the last one to go through any struggles. But if you adopt the poverty mindset, you're going to stay there. You're going to stay struggling. You're going to stay poor. You're going to stay having problems in your life. But if you adopt the wealth mindset, the wealth mindset costs you nothing, but it will make you a whole lot of money. So if you want to move from where you are, being broke, within poverty, within the life of not having money, then you need to adopt the wealth mindset that wants to fix problems, that is resourceful. Use what you have to build on what you have. Start having the optimism. Pray and believe. Have a solution for your problem. Don't dwell in places and ask for sympathy and talk about the problem. Talk to the problem, solve it, resolve it, and move on. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this one. It was a Chelete Tuesday. I'll meet you again tomorrow where we talk to the single ladies on a Wednesday. Until later days, beautiful people, I'm Kopano Shimange, and this is how I do things. Hey gorgeous, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for making it right until the end. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do go to the bottom red word that says subscribe, click on it, and then click the notification bell so that no matter where you are in the world, you can join me for the next live premiere and chat with me in the chat section. Until later days, beautiful people, I'm Kopano Shimange, and this is how I do things.